Hi, this is ronMctube. We're playing the Hunter Call of the Wild on PC. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Tents and Ground Blind DLC. It's on Steam now. In my tent, which I'm showing you now, which is a camo version, we have my rucksack, a little lilo to lie on, and an access cache box. Now that's very important if you want to swap items or buy items from that box. As we take a look around it, I'm going to show you a neat little trick which is pretty realistic with this tent, which is very nicely done. When you pick the tents up and put them down, it flattens all the grass, displaces it, so that is very realistic and very nice. If you want to pick the tents up, where the bag is on the right hand side, you click E and you pick it up. One thing about tents when you're placing them or ground blinds is there is a noise penalty for when you do this. Now I think there's a herd over there towards the mountain, so I'm going to run round, and when we get near the moose, which I've seen over there, I'm going to place my tent back down and we're going to see what their reaction is to it. Let's just get the binoculars and just check they're still there. Yep, they're grazing, so as long as we're not too close they should stay there. So I'm going to run over, put my tent down and see what their reaction is. There is numerous colours of tents, which I'll show you in a minute when I place it back down. There's two different variations of the ground blinds. What I do like about these tents and the ground blinds, from what I've looked at up to yet, is the actual room you've got inside. In ground blinds, in the normal Hunter, you're a bit limited to the room. I think they should be a bit bigger and make the access windows a lot easier. Because often in the normal Hunter, when you try and fire a bow or something, it can be quite limiting. So I do like that these were a bit bigger because you can actually see all the way round, which I will show you in a minute. Right, we're nearly here now. I'm just admiring the views as we run round. It is very nice here. Lots of lakes and mountains. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, what I'm going to do is try and get the moose so you can see them, and in the same view put the tent down. There's always the chalkboard, oh, if we do this at 150 meters it's going to spook, blah blah blah, but there's nothing better than testing it yourself and seeing it in action, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, there's some moose. Have a quick look. A male and a female. Right, there's something else here, a bit closer. Right, I'll put the tent down and just watch the animals' reactions. Here we go. Moose on the left and the scarpered, and these are running on the right as well, so just remember there is a penalty when you're doing so, when you're putting a tent down or a ground blind. Right, let's take a look at the shop which can be accessed from this box. Very useful. Here's the variations of the tents. There is 5 tents, blue, pink, white, green camo. They cost 22,801. That may change at a later date, we don't know. The ground blinds, there is 2, timber and conifer, and they cost 11,401. You can have up to 8 tents per reserve and up to 16 ground blinds per reserve. The ground blind can fit up to 2 people in it. So I'm going to try and show you this ground blind, but there's a moose that doesn't seem to want me to get close to it. We'll just dodge around her and hopefully she walks into the bulrushes. If not, I'll have to bow her, and then we can continue showing you the ground blind. They're quite a good size. I do like the windows, as I've mentioned. You get lots of access room, easy to fire out of it, and you can view most of the way around. She's going now. Slowly walk up to it and then we'll take a closer look. Similar to the tent, the bag's on the right hand side. You click on that E to pick up, dismantle it. To get in, there is a door here, a zip door. Press E to get in. There's a slight pause menu and then you get in. And then you can view all the insides. Let's just take a look around the outside first. Octagonal shape. Very nicely done. Right, let's get inside and see what it's like. I've got some moose in the background. I'm going to call some in and see if we can get something up close. That does look quite a nice moose. So we've waited a few minutes and we've got loads of moose around us. Quite a few males and females. As you can see them pretty well through the windows. Not very restrictive. There's a really nice moose in the background, but as usual all the small ones are coming in, so I'm going to take this one first to try it out, see the reaction. There we go, that's one down. The big one doesn't seem to want to come in though. If he don't come in, he's going to get it anyway because I'm shooting with a rifle. We'll give him a quick call and see what he does. Let's take a look. No, he doesn't want to play ball. So he's going to get the big range master, I think. Right, here we go. So he wouldn't come in, but he's had it anyway. Let's go and take this small moose, pick him up. I can't get out. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So nice shot with a bow. Collect that one. It's only a small moose, but it was just to show how close they come, and that the ground blinds can be quite useful. You can see the animals, they're coming quite close. So with a bow, if you sit in there and keep calling them, it should be quite a lot of fun. You get quite a few kills, especially in good areas like this around the lakes. Let's go and collect the moose now. I think we've shot him around these bushes somewhere. Sometimes when it's long grass like this you can get confused, and especially with this many moose tracks. There's probably a 10 or 12 moose. I don't think that's him calling. Sometimes you do get that though. If you shoot an animal and it's not a very good shot, it will often call out again a bit later. I've got to find the blood track. The long grass though, when you play on high settings, can make it quite tricky sometimes. Where are you? Just looking for some blood. Somewhere around here, but he was just passing through bushes, so I'm assuming it's somewhere here. Aha, here we go. That's a lot of blood. Yeah, vital, so he'll be down in a very short while, or already down. So I'm just going to get a couple of tracks, join them together, and we'll get the rough location where he's gone. It wasn't a monster moose, but it was quite a nice one, that's all. Right, here's another blood track. Let's see how much health it's got left. 50 to 75. So with a vital shot that shouldn't be very long, especially with the range master. That does knock it out of him. 25 to 50. Yeah, he'll be dead shortly. 25 to 50. Ah, here it is. I can just see its body glowing. So Ranger Master doesn't take no prisoners. If you get a vital shot, any big animals, they're going down. Let's have a quick look at the moose. That's been me, ronMctube. We've been taking a look at a brand new Tents and Ground Blind DLC, just been released today on Steam. Hope the video has helped you out. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.